Chapter 1. Life at Midlife. Midlife is usually associated with dissatisfied events, the empty nest, menopause, adultery, financial issues, an alarming sense of death, and growing unhappiness with the day-to-day grind. Life in someone's 40s and 50s might look like a natural time to tally someone's failures and frustrations, of which there appear to be so many. Remarkably, midlife appears to be more of a crisis in some cultures than in others. While Western societies hang on to youth more tightly, people in the Eastern civilizations revere the knowledge that comes with aging. Maybe Western civilizations are too attached to the idea that there's trouble in this stage of life when it does not need to be that way. Fortunately, the concept that this is all there is can give way to life that is not all that bad. Does everyone have a midlife crisis? The idea of the midlife crisis typically centers on major life disturbances viewed as typical to this stage of life, like job loss, divorce, the death of parents, or the departure of kids from the home. An acute sense of someone's own aging and the needed efforts needed to make up for it also normally factor into understandings of middle-age angst. But is a midlife dilemma actually a typical part of the life expectancy, something almost everybody should expect to experience? Research suggests otherwise. Some people certainly do go through crises or rough patches after their 30s, and researchers have built a case on that, on average, life fulfillment reduces rather at the time of midlife, before arising again in the senior years. However, there's great variation between individuals, and lots of people achieve new highs at work or in other domains throughout these years. Aging with the right mindset. Midlife usually brings concerns about health, stagnancy in a long marriage, physical aging, elderly parents or caretakers, being neck-deep in a child's college tuition payments, home loan charges, or anemic retirement funds. Those worries are fertile ground for a confounding state of mind that shouts, "It's normal to feel terrible at this stage." Midlifers may buy into this negative thinking and embrace self-fulfilling prophecies. That is how a favorite hobby or pursuit comes to an end. I'm just too old now. In truth, this is the right stage in life to explore new experiences and opportunities. The knees could not work well on the ski slopes, but they might do fine learning an activity such as Tai Chi. While this time period could be a really good period to reconsider one's life, a second life-altering midlife crisis is, in fact, far from inevitable. Signs. Little nagging doubts could appear, motivating a series of remarkable, seemingly irrational events and ultimately great change. An individual experiencing challenges with midlife will ask, "Is this all there is? Am I a failure?" Signs of a midlife crisis can vary from mild to extreme, consisting of fatigue, dullness, or dissatisfaction with life or a way of life, including people and things.